What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I'm sure other people have beaten me to this, but that's okay. But I want to talk about what Hogwarts Legacy teased and really just outright confirmed on Twitter through just a very quick 7-second little scroll, in that you can travel by Floo flame. And I'm not going to say that too many times because I feel like it's going to be like a tongue twister, right? So we'll call, I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure I'll call it by that again, but fast travel. So this was something that I had talked about, not necessarily like a Floo network, but I had talked about this maybe a year plus ago, right? In terms of, will there be something like fast travel? How do you get around the world of Hogwarts Legacy? Do you walk? Do you just walk? Can you fly, obviously, on a broom? Now, we know that. We know you can do that. Obviously, you can fly on a couple different, I believe, beasts or animals, right? So you can do that. And then there's something like this. Now, this is going to be, there's a couple questions, obviously, that I would have that I don't need, by the way, I don't need to know the answers of. This is something that when the game comes out, we can just naturally find out. How I guess rare or often, like how much are these going to be in the game? Are there going to be like in every street corner? And you know, it is a thing. It depends on the game, right? Some games are pretty generous with basically fast. I mean, let's call it for what it is. It's fast travel. So you go into one flame and you appear in another. So some games are very generous with that, giving you them kind of like everywhere. A game I can think of immediately because I just platinumed it a few weeks ago, Horizon, right? Both of the Horizon games, really. There's like a campfire every like 50 feet, get left, right, up or down. Like no matter which direction you go, you're gonna find and it makes sense because it's such a big world. You want to get to different like sites where the machines are, right? So you want to have as many campfires as possible so you can kind of pick your location. Some games are not so generous. Some games don't give nearly as many of these fast travel spots, and they're only kind of maybe in one, say you have like one little, I guess, location, maybe like a Diagon Alley, and Diagon Alley only has one, right? It doesn't have like three, which would be more like a Horizon thing. It would only have one. So, and again, like this is not, like I'm not freaking out about this. I'm not saying, oh my God, I need to know this right now. Again, like this is just, I'm just talking. I'm literally just talking. I mean, that is factually what I'm doing, but again, they can show this when the game comes out. Other thing is there going to be, and this is, I guess, where lore would start to be involved in some way, do you have unlimited usage, right? Because, like, well, again, this is a thing for, take your coin, flip it, and that'll decide which, how many games do it. Some games, it's free. You fast travel. Now, some games literally don't care about, like, again, like let's say Horizon, and Horizon actually isn't free, right? So Horizon has the system that if you go to a campfire and then you want to go to another campfire, you want to fast travel, you can do that for free, as long as you're going from one fire to the next. If you're out in the world, you can you can also do it. You can also go to a campfire, but it costs like a kit that you can buy at a vendor, right? A person selling it. So that, again, that's like a currency and whatever. Now, again, does it make sense of how you're getting from one location to the next? No, it doesn't always need to. Hogwarts, Harry Potter, Wizarding World, they have kind of like a cheat code. I mean, this is a J.K. Rowling, like, making this, right? Like, this existing makes this very awesome because it's like, this is very believable that you literally go into a flame, and because of magic and the world that's created, you appear at another flame. So that's already kind of built in, believable, right? It fits the lore. The question, though, right, is you need powder. You need the powder to throw to... Now, do I expect you to throw powder on the ground, at your feet, or say the words of, like, the location? Things like that, I feel like you could skip and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Although, again, sticking with the lore, you do need those kind of two aspects of it. But also, do you have unlimited? Is it unlimited? Because, again, like, how you actually do it, you need an item. You need a material, right? In the Wizarding World, you can't just step into the flame and you need something. So I guess that's the question. Will you be able to do this on unlimited? Do you have to buy something to do it? That'll just be the thing. And again, I truly don't care if they tell me today, tomorrow, if they tell me the day the game comes out. But it is really cool. It's really awesome. And by the way, very weird of them to do something like this. Now, I know, they've been doing this every now and then. I think Chandler, right, 2 days ago. I'm saying yesterday because I'm recording this a different day. He did, like, the robe physics. Now, I don't think that was video worthy. I don't really feel like it was necessary for me to talk about that actually at all. This is just clothing moving, which is good. I hope that actually happens, right? So something like that is actually again, like, it's fine, it's cool, it connects with the community. It doesn't do literally anything, I think, to like the vast majority of people, but actually that's kind of the stuff I would have expected them to do on like their social media. Kind of meaningless, right? Things that are okay, cool for like a couple thousand people, but in the grand scheme of things, it really isn't. And I guess fast travel maybe isn't all that important either to most people on planet Earth, but it's just odd that you go from one day of showing that a robe moves when you're walking, which again, it's like, I don't want to discredit it or discount it, but it's like, all right, fine. You go from that to confirming fast travel. That's what they just jumped from one day to the next. So that's insane because, again, we didn't know. I mean, you can get from location to location like 3, again, walking, flying, and flying, I guess, 2 different ways, right? Flying on something, and, well, flying on something actually applies to both of them, but flying on a broom and then flying on a creature. And so that's cool that they did this. So I'm very happy about that. So let me know what you guys think. You think this will be unlimited? How many of these, networks will be, in the world? How many do you think? Let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I hope to see you all on the next video.